An Bunreacht, and they're going to tell us about it now.
So this is our constitution, the Irish constitution, all right? And so we're here just giving information to the people. So this was voted in by the people in 1937, and it has no oath to the crown. In 1922 we did have an oath to the crown, but this we voted in. The king abdicated in 1937.
Sorry.
Is it live?
Yeah.
Go ahead, get up there.
So,
Tell the people
right, stop
what they need to know.
Right, stop. I'm standing there on the back.
So this is our constitution, the Irish constitution, all right? And it was voted in by the people in 1937. And unfortunately in 1939 World War II began, and this was suspended. All right, so in 1939 they suspended our constitution, and in 1942 they brought out the Blue Book. And that is the constitution that we've known all our lives as the constitution. But this is our real constitution, and thank God the Irish people have found this. And this is for the sovereign nation, all right? And it's very important that the people are aware of their constitution. It is enrolled in the office of the Supreme Court for record. And Article 63 states if there's ever conflict between the Irish and the English text, the Irish text will take supremacy, all right? And right now there is conflict between the Irish and the English text. And we at the minute are being held in emergency legislation, and that has been the case since 1939. We've been in emergency legislation, and that is how they're able to do all this to us. So we are operating as well out of the wrong jurisdiction, and we need as an Irish nation to correct the jurisdiction of this country. And we will not be ruled by diktats from the UK, the WEF, the UN, the WHO, and all those alphabet agencies. We will not be ruled by them. We are a sovereign nation. Éireann is a sovereign island, all right, under God, and our constitution is for a Christian nation. Okay, and Donna, Andrea, do you want to say something?
I think it covers everything. But this is our primary law. So our 1937 original de jure constitution, primary law, written by and for the people. We voted in 1937, and it's the rule of law.
100%.
This is the An Bunreacht, ladies. Right? And all we're delivering is a message of hope here to people. This is the rule of law, as determined and enrolled in the office of the registrar. A copy of this constitution, signed by a Taoiseach, the Chief Justice and the Chairman of Dáil Éireann, shall be enrolled in the office of the registrar of the Supreme Court. And such same copy will be conclusive evidence of the provisions of this constitution in case of conflict between the Irish and the English text. The Irish text will take supremacy. In the name of the Most Holy Trinity, and from whom all authority and to whom our final end, all actions of both men and states will be referred. We, the people of éireann, humbly acknowledging all our obligations to our divine Lord Jesus Christ, who sustained our fathers through centuries of trial and unremitting struggle to regain the rightful independence of our nation, and seeking to promote the common good through due observance, prudence, justice and charity, so that the dignity and the freedom of the individual may be assured, true social order attained and concord established with other nations, to hereby adopt, enact and give to ourselves a written constitution. The government of Ireland is running feared of this at the minute.
Yeah, they are.
520 and all politicians in this island were served a copy of this year on the 16th of January this year by registered post by An Post. Leo Varadkar, on the night before his resignation, acknowledged this year, so he did. So this was what was sent to them. It was written in Clo Gaelic. It's notice jurisdiction, notice
Affidavit, notice jurisdiction and notice cure and remedy.
Yeah. It was written in both languages and signed by the people in the first national official principal text. That's a stamp of the time Bunreacht Na hÉireann. It says in there in the name of the Most Holy Trinity, éireann, and there's Misha éireann, and there's the four provinces. Now this has been sent, and along with a copy of this here as Exhibit A. Now this here was enacted by the people on the 1st of July 1937 in operation as and from the 29th of December 1937. The first national official principal text, Gaelic, right? Bun, primary law of and belonging to éireann. We are heirs of this nation.
So this
The
is
Irish
book,
nation
people.
hereby affirms its inalienable, indefeasible and sovereign right to choose its own form of government and to determine its relations to through its own life, political, economic and cultural in accordance with its own genius and traditions. That's Article 1. I'm from Ulster, and you know what I mean, we don't get votes in this year.
No.
The people down here, the other three provinces vote, and what happens down here eventually is brought in up there, and we don't have a say in it. Second-class citizens in our own nation. You know what I mean? Foreigners and all can come in here and vote. Now they're talking about for the president and whatnot. I'm from Ulster. I can't vote for the president. I can't vote to keep Mullers in the Constitution. Yet I have a passport, and in that passport is an island. You open it up, page 4, and it's a whole island. There's no borders on it. I'm from éireann. Ireland is an incorporated version of this here. The government of Ireland. This is the Irish Constitution, not the Constitution of Ireland. That's American Sign Language, ASL. If you can read that there, you are in their eyes illiterate. This is the primary law of and belonging to éireann. The people. This is the
book that people need. Definitely have to get, yeah. Not the Proxy Blue book.
The 1919.
Proxy Blue book means
the 1919 came first, right? And it was written in that text.
This is the
and
real
there was 5
Constitution.
articles in it. And it says this is a provisional law, being temporary law until the people give themselves a written constitution. And that's what they've done. That's what they've done.
So now everything that the government doing is illegal.
Everything out of the Blue Book is ultra vires. It is a working definition of this because it's accepted by the people. The people must realise that this is the rule of law. Once they realise that, it all changes. They're running fear to this here. So you'll get our website. It's www.bunreact1937.ie. YouTube channel is at Bunreacht1937. Cora me and my Chuck
Thank you, Mouse.